for your body to you a mister. Cause on the microphone I am just a fresh rhyme conductor, sucker destructor, 10 to 1 if your girl is cute. I don't. I'm always on stereo, never on mono, maxing in my limo, macking on a fine hoe, cute as can be, sporting a fresh beat fuzz. See, don't have a beat but a buzzer, so buzz me. But wait, let me break it down like I know I ought to. Ducks chillin', my manager in silent, partner with a militia, and you know I can flow. I'm coming right and exact from M-A-double-R-E-R-O. From the brick jungle known as Marrero. This is an example of how raw my crew gets. From the brick jungle known as Marrero. This is an example of how raw my crew gets. From the brick jungle known as Marrero. This is an example of how raw my crew gets. From the brick jungle known as Marrero. This is an example of how raw my crew gets. Now, come to the show and listen to me flow slow, and then you'll know I'm not an ordinary Joe-ho. The battle will commence, bro. Even though that's the shit you running, I heard a long time ago. Yeah, they got on my weight when they first started rocking. I'm heavy, but I'm shy. I keep them hoes jocking. So listen, motherfucker, get off of that fat. You got to come much harder than that. You can't win with that feeble ass tactic. That's why you fly all over this black. It's a battle between us. Come on, tell me what could be. Be honest with yourself. Lyrically, you can't fuck with me. On the mic, I am S-U-A-B-E, graduated top honors, Shive University, PhD, as a rhyme seismologist. Seen more than your average gynecologist. Crushing and dusting with a heavy percussion. Suckers like you, I'm hushing. So that's it. End of discussion coming from the brick jungle known as Marrero. This is an example of how raw my crew gets. From the brick jungle known as Marrero. This is an example of how raw my crew gets. From the brick jungle known as Marrero. This is an example of how raw my crew gets. From the brick jungle known as Marrero. This is an example of how raw my crew gets. On the battle you can never win, my friend. And if your girl comes once, she'll come again. But yo, look, you're sweating cause I'm about to reach my peak, see? You're getting pissed off and now you wanna sneak me. But I wouldn't do it, nor would I recommend it, cause your life means nada to me. I'll just end it, you'll be walking it up the block one afternoon. First you'll see the posse, then you'll hear. That's right, my cord is fragile, so nigga don't pull it. I'll waste you where you're standing, I'll save a copper bullet. Well,